Good morning, it's Mrs. McMillan. I hope everybody's doing great today. I have a morning message to share with you today, and we're going to fill in some sentences here, and then I have another little activity that we can complete. So let's start with our first sentence. We have today is, here we need to fill in the day of the week. We have the month of April. Here we'll fill in what number of the day it's in April, and then here we have the year. And then I have a sentence that we need to fill in to complete so it makes sense. All right, let's review our days of the week first. All right, remember our days of the week are always in the same order or sequence. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Friday, so that's the word we will fill in. But if today is Friday, let's see if we can figure out what was yesterday. If you said Thursday, you were correct. So we know that today is Friday. Do you know what tomorrow will be? If you said Saturday, you are correct. So we're going to go ahead and find the word Friday and write it in our blank. So today is Friday. Now remember, we always start our days of the week with a capital letter. There's our F, Friday. And there's our comma because we're taking a break or a breath. I haven't stopped yet, so we're going to continue with April. And today is the 24th day of April, so we're going to write the number 24. That's a 2 and a 4. Do you know how many tens are in the number 2 or in the number 24? If you said 2 tens, you were correct. And how many ones? 4 ones. 24. And here we're going to write our year, which is 2020. So 2, 0, 2, 0. And there's where our period is because we have stopped our sentence. It's telling you something, so let's read it. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2020. So we're going to come back to our message or our sentence in a minute. I want you to take a look at this picture I have here. And I like to use pictures and a word bank, which is just a place where I have words. And I like to use these pictures and words when I'm trying to write a story. And I think it's always a good idea to make labels. And a label is just putting a word next to something that you want to be writing about. So this is called Let's Label the Superhero. And I've got a nice picture of a superhero. Superheroes are great because they help save the day. They do nice things for people. And I bet you know some superheroes in your life. Might not be someone who looks like this. It could be a nurse or a doctor, maybe a police officer or a firefighter. So think of some superheroes or heroes that you know that help people. So if you notice here, there are rectangles or boxes with arrows pointing to different parts of the picture. And that's where we like to label things. And labeling helps us organize our writing. All right, so if we look down here in the word box or the word bank, we have some words. Let's read them. We have the word foot, face, mask, cape, hand. So now a good idea is to see if we can take the word and then find where we need to write it. So let's look at the word foot. Foot. So here's the word or the picture of the superhero's foot. So in this box or rectangle, we're going to write the word foot. So it starts with an F. This word starts with an F too, so we have to be careful. Listen, foot. Ut. Those two O's are making foot. All right. I'm going to put a little check because I've already used that word. Let's find this word, or this word here is face. Where would we need to label it? It's kind of hard to see. I don't think that's the face. That looks more like the mask. This arrow is pointing to this part of the superhero's head. This is her face. So we're going to write the word face. So we have F-A-C-E. Now remember that silent E is making the A say A. Listen. Ace, face. And if you look here, there's that soft C. When E follows the C, instead of making K, we hear S, face. All right. We'll put our little check here. And then here's the word mask. Mask. And there's the superhero's mask. So in this box or rectangle, we're going to write the word mask. Mask. All right. And the next part we're going to label is the cape. The cape is a piece of cloth that helps superheroes fly. So cape begins with K. That's the hard C sound. So let's write cape. A-P-E. And just like the word face, there's that silent E that makes the A say A. Listen. K-A-P. Cape. All right. I'll put it there. And then our very last word that we're going to label is the word hand. And you know, I see a small word that I already know. Let's cover up the beginning sound. We have the word and. And. All right, and there is her hand right there. So let's write hand. H-A-N-D, hand. So now that I have my different words labeling the superhero, I can save this for when I want to write a whole story about my superhero. And I think we'll save this and write a story next week. But I have a question before we go. It says, who is your favorite superhero? And then there's another question, why? So I went ahead and wrote part of the sentence here, so I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to fill in the name of my superhero, and then I'm going to answer that question at the very last question, which was why. So we have, I like, here's where I write my superhero's name. Here's a word, because. And here I'll write why I like that superhero. There are lots of superheroes to choose from, but my most favorite is a superhero named Wonder Woman. And I'm going to write her name here. And since it's her name, her special name, I need to start with a capital letter. Listen to her first part of her name. Wonder. It has 2 syllables. Wonder. So I'm going to start with that first syllable. Listen. Wonder. One. So W. There's that capital because it's her special name. One. W or un. Sounds kind of like U, but it's actually this letter. O. One. And then let's tap it out again. Wonder. So the second syllable is der. D. So we need to write the D, goes down and curve to the left. It's going to be the vowel E and that bossy R. Wonder. And then I'm going to see if I can fit the word woman here. Woman has 2 syllables. Woman. So we have W again. W. Another capital W. And it kind of sounds like the other, and the word wonder. Wonder Woman. It's actually that O. And then woman. I hear the word man. So we have n. So we're going to write, squeeze it in here. Wonder Woman. So I like Wonder Woman. And remember, I have to now tell you why. And that this word because helps you add more to what you're writing. So I like Wonder Woman because, and I like her because she's strong. She can lift heavy things. She also has an invisible airplane, and that's pretty cool, but I like that she's strong. So I'm going to write, she is strong. So the word she begins with sh. Do Do you know what two letters make shh? If you said S-H, you are correct. She. And there's the E. And I'm going to put a one finger space and write the word is. That's an easy one. Is. Is. And then I'm going to write the word strong down here. Strong. And this is a tough one. I hear lots of letters at the beginning. Listen. Strong. Strong. There's that O making ah. Strong. And then the very last sound. What do you hear? Listen. Strong. Where's the G? And that's G. And then there's my period because I'm telling you why I like Wonder Woman, or that I like Wonder Woman and why. And that's telling something. We put a period at the end of a telling sentence. Let's reread my sentence and make sure that I have a capital letter at the beginning, that I have spaces between my new words, and that I have nice, neat handwriting. Oh, and that I have my ending part. So it says, I like Wonder Woman because she is strong. Let's go back to our question over here. I want you to think about that and maybe write me something and take a picture of what you wrote and send it to me either on the first grade Padlet, the second grade or third grade Padlet, or on Class Dojo. I'd love to see who your favorite superhero is. This is your question again. Who is your favorite superhero? Why? I hope you have a great day and a super weekend. Talk to you soon.